Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the MCU. And before we get into it, hi, my name is Destiny. I am with LUV Streaming and Behind the Reel. Behind the Reel is where I review basically any movie I really want to talk about, any movie that interests me that I watch, that I end up to write about it. And then LUV Streaming is where we all talk about any streaming show, streaming movie that interests us, where we highlight it, make different playlists. So if you want to look at that, you can visit our website at theylove.us. But today we are going to be talking about the MCU and specifically Phase 4 of the MCU, because I was just thinking about how Phase 4 of the MCU is just so much larger than any phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe has done before. So today we are going to be breaking down Phase 4 of the MCU for Dummies. So I just want to break it down, simplify it, make it uncomplicated. That's what the For Dummies series is really all about. So if you don't know, basically the phases of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is just the different movies that are within that time period. So for example, Iron Man is in Phase 1 of the MCU. And right now we're in Phase 4 technically, now that WandaVision has officially started. And the first three phases of the MCU are known as the Infinity Saga. That's basically from Iron Man until Avengers Endgame. So before I get into Phase 4, let me tell you which movies are in each phase, just so you know, you can get the vision of what it actually is. So Phase 1 is from 2008 into 2012. That's Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, The First Avenger, and then The Avengers. Those are basically all the origin movies, the very first start of each franchise within Marvel. And then Phase 2, which was from 2013 to 2015, is Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers: Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man. And then Phase 3 is Captain America: Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Thor: Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers: Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers: Endgame, and then Spider-Man: Far From Home. Now, before Phase 4, Phase 3 had the most movies. It had about, I did not count, but it had the most movies out of each phase. So Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3, like I said, is known as the Infinity Saga. And if you watch Marvel movies, I'm assuming you do if you click on this video, but of course the Infinity Saga is in reference to the Infinity Stones that Thanos, was so, he really wanted to collect and then destroy the world, or half of the world, yeah. So, but the interesting thing about Phase 4, one thing, it was originally supposed to start in 2020 with Black Widow, but that was it was delayed because of the pandemic. And another interesting thing about Phase 4 is that it will include both television and movies. Now that Disney has Disney Plus and WandaVision has just started, Phase 4 is probably going to be the most expansive out of all the phases from Marvel. And now, here is why I want to break down Phase 4 with each date of where everything's supposed to premiere. I'm going to try to say it in order, but know that for the movies, these dates, again, I think these dates are still not for sure because they could still move them because of everything that's happening out in the world. So Phase 4 is supposed to be from 2021 to 2023. And again, it was originally supposed to start with Black Widow, but that's been shifted around. So it's really started with WandaVision that premiered in January of this year. And then, so WandaVision's first, then we have Falcon and the Winter Soldier that will premiere in March, Loki in May, Black Widow on May 7, 2021. And then we have What If that will premiere on Disney Plus. They haven't set a date for it yet, but it said mid-2021, so hopefully it's going to be maybe a summer TV show. That would be great. Then we have Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings on July 9th, 2021. Miss Marvel, another TV show, is supposed to be late 2021, so I'm thinking fall, winter. Hawkeye, another TV show, late 2021. Eternals is going to be November 5th, 2021. and the untitled Spider-Man Far From Home sequel. I guess they don't want to say Spider-Man 3 because they will confuse people with the Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3. But that's going to be December 17th of this year. So that's all the 2021 stuff. And again, that's just 2021 of Phase 4. There's still more. So Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is March 25th, 2022. Moon Knight is going to be a television show on Disney Plus 2022. There's Thor Love and Thunder that's premiering May 6th, 2022. Honestly, it would have been great if Thor Love and Thunder could have gotten a Valentine's Day release of that year, but again, everything had to be shifted around, so that will be next May. She-Hulk, which will be another show on Disney Plus, will be in sometime in 2022. They haven't said when that's supposed to premiere. Black Panther 2 will be July 8th, 2022. Captain Marvel 2 will be November 11th. The Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special that will be on Disney Plus will be, it says late 2022, but I'm assuming that's going to be in December because it's going to be some kind of holiday special. And I would assume they want to maybe do a Christmas holiday special, winter season, something like that. Then we have Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. That will be the third film in the Ant-Man series. They haven't set a date, but that will be sometime in 2022. And then for the rest of these movies, well, actually Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will be sometime in 2023, but no date for it yet. But for the rest of these movies and TV shows, they just announced them, but there's no date. So we have Fantastic Four, Secret Invasion, Ironheart, Armor Wars, and then the untitled Wakanda series that will be made, well, at least produced by Ryan Coogler. So, again, that is a lot of different movies and TV that will all be in Phase 4. That isn't Phase 4 or Phase 5. That's one phase, and that's within 2 years, because that's supposed to be 2021 to 2023, and they haven't announced anything for 2023 except for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, so I'm assuming that some of those projects that are like Fantastic Four, Secret Invasion, that may be announced to be in that year, or we'll see what happens with that. But yes, that will be Phase 4 of the MCU, and it's a lot of titles, a lot of projects, a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows, and that's what makes it interesting, is that Disney and Marvel get to incorporate the TV shows into the movies. So these TV shows that come on Disney Plus aren't just going to be one-off projects like WandaVision. I mean, it's not really speculated. I'm pretty sure Kevin Feige confirmed it at the last Disney Investor Day, but it's been confirmed that WandaVision will connect into Spider-Man 3, and then I think that should connect into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. So we know whatever happens is going to connect to the multiverse, you know, alternate universe, alternate reality, things like that. So watching the Disney Plus shows will be just as important as just tuning in to the movies. And again, for me, I think these movie dates are subject to change. I'm really hoping that we get some more confirmation, especially for movies like Black Widow that's supposed to come out in May 2021, but we'll see. I'm really hoping they don't move any of these movies, or if they have to make a change, is that maybe similar to HBO Max where they're releasing it both in theaters and on Disney Plus. I honestly wouldn't even mind paying for Black Widow with the premiere access, because to me that's the kind of film that's worth paying for, or something like that. So what do you guys think of Phase 4 of the MCU? Do you think it's really complicated? I hope I broke it down as much and made it as simple as I could. And honestly, each of these different movies and TV shows could have their own For Dummies video. So actually comment down below and let me know what movie or TV show you want me to cover and break down, simplify for the For Dummies series. And remember to like and subscribe, and watch my WandaVision for Dummies video that I did a couple weeks ago. I had a pretty fun time making that. Thanks.